Hello, it's Friday Sews. It's Friday Sews. What you gonna make? If you want to see what I've been working on in my sewing room, please stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I look bad, y'all. Anywho, my name is Shalisa, and you're watching Sew She Designs. I have been MIA for the month of January, and I'm back now. I wanted to come back on the first Friday in February, and preferably I get this edited, and you won't see it on Saturday for the first time. Hopefully, I get it out on Friday. Anywho, I had some things going on, and I am just not able to get back into the groove of making my videos, and as well as sewing. I haven't even been sewing. So what I did this week is a pattern, a know me pattern. But normally, if you've been watching my channel, I try to do something that incorporates Black history, because February is Black History Month. But like I said, I haven't been in the swing of things, and I had a lot going on, so I didn't really prepare like I normally do for this, so I do apologize. But I did do a Black pattern designer, and it is Butte Jador, and I did this pattern right here. It is ME2046, and I made the dress. So what I will say is I used the pattern pieces to make the dress that I made, because I didn't necessarily follow the pattern the way it was written, nor did I follow the tutorial. I did watch the tutorial that she has done. It is a very simple dress. It does have a zipper, and however, I did not put a zipper in mine. I also did my sleeve a little bit different than she did, and I have not finished the end of it. This sleeve on the pattern with her should have been ruched, and I totally forgot about that actually once I was sewing. But I don't think I was going to do that anyway. I was thinking of another style, but with this fabric, I don't think the style of the sleeve I was thinking of is going to work. So for now, I just have it turned over, just like in a cuff, and I'm debating if this is what I want, is the cuff. If I do decide to keep the cuff, I will tack it on two sides so it can stay cuffed. Or I don't think I really want it with the hem, just like the turned under hem. I don't think I want that look. I like this cuff, and that's probably what's going to stay. I also left the edge a little raw. I was going to hem it, and then when I put it on, I actually like it raw the way it looks. So I will say this: I wore it today with some boots, and and my boots did get caught up in the dress. So if that continues to happen, I might try a different pair of shoes or whatever. Maybe it's a little too long. I may hem it, or I just may cut it down a little bit. But I'm a sucker for a long dress or a long skirt. It's just that it doesn't love me. It just makes me look shorter. But I do love long dresses and long skirts, so I am in love with this. I do not know where I got the fabric from. I do not remember. I want to say this is Fabric Mart fabric, if I'm not mistaken. But this fabric is really, really nice. I love the details in it. I don't know if you can see. It is a knit fabric. I don't have a piece with me, but it did have a four-way stretch. So that was really nice. And I think the pattern called for maybe 3 yards and a little bit. I'm not sure. And I squeezed I don't even think I had a full 3 yards. I squeezed every inch of what I could to make this dress. So if I had 3 yards, I just had 3 yards and nothing else, because I really did not have the extra fabric of this that I thought this was, because it was folded up and it looked like a lot. but it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. Anywho, turned out to be enough for the dress, and I'm so happy for that. Now the pattern that I have is because I was smaller. I did need to maybe upgrade to a larger size on the patterns. So this pattern I have is the size 8 through 16. And based on the measurements that I took of myself, and I tried to measure myself before cutting any pattern out, I needed a 20. So what I did was I measured the width between the sizes, and I doubled it because this high size was a 16, so the next one would have been an 18 and then a 20. I doubled that and I added that to the pattern to create my size and something that was big enough for me. I also did a little freehand on the bottom, so my dress doesn't come as straight down as I feel like hers did in the tutorial. I feel like I have more of a, I don't know what you call it, but it's not balloon, but it's just more of a flow, at a wider flow at the bottom, which I'm not mad at. It is real. I like it. I am considering one thing though. I'm considering doing, I didn't do the split, so I was considering if I do make it shorter, if I have to make it shorter because I keep tripping on it, to maybe do the splits on both sides and wear with a nice pair of leggings. So that's the only thing I'm considering doing. But overall, I love this pattern. I watched the tutorial, super simple. Even though it requires zippers, or if you haven't, I still feel like this is super easy for a beginner to put a zipper in. But like I said, if you make it a little bigger, or you use a 4-way stretch like I would, you might not even need a zipper, especially if you're gonna turn this into a dress. So I'm super excited. I like it. It's comfortable. This fabric is fabulous. I really hope I got this from Fabric Mart. I'm not sure, but it feels fabulous. The inside feels really nice. This is going to be a dress that I can do fall or winter, and I can layer it. I had it on earlier, and I did have my hair home earlier, but I had it on earlier with like a cropped leather jacket with the black boots, and it looked really cute. It looked so much better like that to me. And I also feel like I could wear it with a vest. I thought that maybe I would have been able to wear it with this vest, but I don't feel like this meshed well with this. But a vest would probably be something really, really cute with this as well. I would like to make another one, and I would actually love to make it a turtleneck. I think that would be really cute with this pattern. And try the ruching on the sleeve, because that's super simple as well. This, I really totally feel like this is a super friendly, beginner friendly pattern that you would love, especially like if this is your first time working with knits. You would love this, and it's really simple and easy to do. I'm just a rogue sewist, and I go against the grain, and I don't always follow patterns. Sometimes I just use the pattern because I need that shape to get where I'm going with my design. But all in all, I love this. I am going to make the pants. The pants are a high-waisted pant. I do plan on making the pant, and I probably will make it this month. So all of my patterns for the month will more than likely be a black pattern designer for the month of February, for Black History Month. Let me see. Yeah, like I said, I would love to do this in a dress again, as a dress, maybe with a turtleneck instead of just this. I have a nice turtleneck collar that I actually like, that is kind of cowl. I think that would be really cute with this dress as well. Now for the sleeve, if you watch the video, she has you put the I can't remember the name of the stitch, but this is where you put the stitch, you put a stitch in so you can just kind of gather the sleeve around so you can fit it in the shoulder to sew it in, to set it in. And I didn't do that. I started pinning under the arm. I always start there at that seam, and I pinned all the way up here until I had extra fabric, and then I kind of made what like a pleat with the extra fabric up here and sewed that down on both arms, so they kind of have these little poofy things, and I think they look really cute once I'm standing up, and it gives it character to the sleeve. So I did do my sleeve differently, as well as, like I say, I did sew it all the way down. I did not leave the slits on the side. I like this pattern. This is definitely one that's going to stay in the stash, and I had an awesome time. This took actually a day. Yeah, it took a day. This is a quick and easy sew. I was actually working on something else to show you guys, but I ran into a snag. I was trying to do another DIY coat with the quilt, because I just had so much fun doing the last one. But that isn't going in the direction I wanted to go in, so I will keep on at it. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make this again this month, but this is definitely a make I will make again. Again, this is ME2046, and this is by Beauty of Butte Jador. Great pattern. Like I say, I really suggest this, especially if you've never worked with knits. This is a great opportunity to work with knits. You will actually love this pattern. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I missed everyone, and I will see you guys next week on the video. As always, you are so special to me. Have a happy week and happy sewing. Bye-bye.